You're listening to the Geek Blues Podcast, the show that tunes you in and hypes you up on your favorite anime and games. Glad you could make it, Geek Bros and Bluesettes. And now, without further ado, here's Genbu and the Geek Blues crew with today's episode. So sit back and enjoy the ride. You're in good hands. And don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Geek Blues Podcast, where we tune you in and hype you up on your favorite anime and games. I'm your host, Genbu, and today with me this morning, yes, I said morning, and I'm tired as hell. But anyway, today with me this morning, I have all three of my cohorts, Major, Bill, and Dandy Guy. How you guys doing?
What up, man? How's everything going?
I'm about to pass out.
I'm tired too. I was drinking a little bit last night. I didn't get home till like 2 in the morning. And then everyone's like, you got to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to do a recording. I'm like, no.
Major, Dandy, how you guys doing before I continue? I don't want to,
I am doing okay. I have no voice right now.
Man, everyone else was drinking last night. I sat
except for me.
I played Spider-Man last night till like 3 in the morning.
Well, you're a little late on that punch, man.
I was out working. Work. Who sings that song again?
I don't know, some dumb bitch probably.
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna, that's right. Rihanna.
She's actually like really pretty though. I have a huge crush on Rihanna. She's gorgeous.
She's really pretty, but she's super stupid.
Well, I mean, like you make a song go whack 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 whack. I'm gonna respect you a little less, but she's still gorgeous.
Yeah, but she didn't.
That song is kind of catchy though.
It's catchy, but think about it this way: she probably didn't actually write the song. She's just singing it. So
yeah,
she paid to sing it.
Goddamn ghostwriters.
God damn it, Driscoll.
Well, I'm not even going to try to attempt the complicated world of music writing, whatever. Anyway, whatever you call it. But
Go home, you're drunk.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time listening to our wonderful podcast, you can catch us on www.geekbluespodcast.com, and that blues is with a Z. We are on all forms of social media, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and also, I don't know why I just did that, Snapchat.
Yeah, you gotta say it like that from now on.
That's how you know I'm tired. I'm just like...
It's like it reminded me of the Dusty from Mortal Kombat.
Good, yeah, you're right. You're completely right. I don't know why.
Oh my God.
I'm totally in sync right now. I should do podcast shows when I'm this tired more often. So, and also check out our Facebook group, the Geek Blues Anime and Gaming Roundtable. All right, I've not been on as much lately, but that will change starting today because we're hopping into the new year, people. Things got to change for the better.
Yeah, the holidays have been super, super busy for everyone. That's why we haven't done an episode in a minute. But it's just finally getting back together. The holidays are dwindling down. We're almost there. We almost made it to 2019. And I hope everyone stays with us through the new year.
Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing some new download rates and hearing from you guys, getting some more iTunes comments. Because actually, we did get a few more of those, and people like what they're hearing. So thank you all who have been commenting on iTunes. I appreciate it. All right, and I'm going to be doing. I told Bill in our last episode, and our listeners. I'm sorry. I told Bill and our listeners last episode that we're going to be kicking off the new year with a giveaway, which I'll be announcing in our next episode. All right, so stay tuned for that. And other than that, I am just happy to be here and happy to talk about new anime that will be coming in 2019.
Yes.
That I'm looking forward to.
Yes, very excited.
Too true. I have a question for the other podcasters. How was your Christmas, guys? I didn't ask you guys that. But
we didn't even check in on each other.
How's everyone's Christmas?
Oh yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I feel selfish right now.
Now you're just tired, man.
You're right.
Well,
Who wants to go first?
My Christmas,
Bill, go ahead, then,
my Christmas was actually great. I finally got a day off from work, and I sat inside my house and did nothing until about 3 o'clock. Well, actually, I played Persona 5 until about 2:45, and then I went, and me and my family every year we go to a Chinese buffet for Christmas. It's what we do every year. It's amazing, and we just pig out on Chinese food, and then we go home and we go take naps, and then I go and play more Persona 5 until I have to go to work the next day.
I actually like that style of Christmasing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because like the family always gets together. We get together for Thanksgiving, and then my mom's birthday is like in between that, and then we have another birthday party we go to. And so on Christmas, we just go out to Chinese, hang out for an hour, and then everyone skates home and does whatever they want.
I'm gonna try that, going to the Chinese buffet on Christmas. I'm gonna see.
It's great.
I've only been to a Chinese buffet once before in my life, and I do need to go back soon.
Only once?
Only once, yeah.
What?
I know.
Really?
We gotta take him to the duck, man. The Peking.
That's where my family went for Christmas. That's where we go every year, Dandy.
This just reminds me of the Christmas story when they had to go out because they burnt the turkey.
Oh yeah, that's literally what everyone says. You just said what everyone says to me when I say we go out for Chinese.
Is that the one where the cat blew up?
Cat
in that movie?
No, this is
the cat behind the tree and blew up or something like that.
No, this is the you're gonna shoot your eye out with that BB gun movie.
Oh, that one.
I think we're thinking of the National Lampoon's Christmas
Vacation.
Oh, that's what it was called. Yes, Christmas Vacation. Yes.
Yeah. All right, Genbu, how was your Christmas?
Oh, actually, it was pretty good. I was actually off. I was off. I didn't have to take off this year. My days aligned perfectly where Christmas fell on the day that I didn't have to go into work, so that worked out pretty well for me.
Oh, that's nice.
So I was home, and I stayed home with the family, and dinner was made and everything, and there was a family night, and we played a board game, which I completely rocked at, and I'm now champion. I hold the championship belt of the family game, game night. So I feel pretty proud of myself about that because.
What game was it?
Clue.
Colonel Mustard.
Of course, the officer wins Clue.
Exactly. Yes, I am. I figured my criminal investigator skills would kick in, and I felt pretty proud of myself. So and I bragged a lot.
My dude went extra sweat.
So it was good. Christmas was good. I got some decent gifts, and I'm happy. I'm gonna pass it off to let me see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger by the tail. If your hours let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny. Dandy.
Oh my God, I'm like sitting here like, this guy's really gonna start doing this, isn't he?
I'm too tired to be doing this right now.
Loopy boy over here.
Oh my God, this is great. No, mine was good. My family, our tradition is we usually end up ordering Chinese food for dinner, but we stay up till past midnight and we open our presents up right as it hits 12:01, so it's technically Christmas. It was really good. I didn't really get anything. Like I got maybe I don't know, $150 from various grandparents.
Nice.
The hell.
I got I got a fucking rabbit onesie, the same one that's in A Christmas fucking Story. So I had to take a fucking family photo in that. I was like,
I saw that on your Instagram, dude. I lost it. You're in a pink bodysuit.
Dude.
I would have beat somebody's ass.
Everyone else gets my sister got an elf one, Steve and my dad got pajama pants and just a shirt, and my mom's got the same thing but a fucking I guess a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer nose thing. And then she gives me my bag and I'm opening up and it's I know exactly what it is. As soon as I see the pink and the rabbit ears, I'm like, this is the fucking onesie from A Christmas Story, isn't it? Then she starts dying out. I'm like, this is fucking horseshit. I want a new fucking family.
That's so good.
But I mean, it was all good. It was all a bunch of laughs. It definitely had a good time with it. We sat and played. I think it was Rummy for a couple hours. Yeah, it was just really good. I got to give my mom, my dad something, and my sister and my brother-in-law something. I didn't really get anything, but I was able to give out this year, and that actually made me feel a lot better than just receiving a bunch of presents or something. So it was very humble, but very awesome. Oh, what about you, Majora?
I had a pretty basic Christmas. I mean, I woke up, I went to my sister's house where my mother and my other sister were, and my two nephews. And my girlfriend went to her mom's house, and then afterwards, I went over to my girlfriend's mom's. We opened up gifts there, and then me and her went to my grandmother's house over in Pennsauken, and then that's where I love going the most because, you know, screw the family gifts or whatever. You know, fuck that. I get to eat free food, and I'm happy. I had rice and beans, pernil, acaburias. I was happy.
I love pernil. Yeah,
Oh,
that's my favorite. Spanish meat. Pernil's. I get it. Well, I don't eat it as much now because I'm on a diet. But when I was eating it, I was eating it like every other day because I work in Camden. So
yeah, screw you. Might as well just go like San Juan's or something or hit a corner store.
Exactly.
How the hell are you going to be on a diet during the Christmas season? All you do is eat and drink. Why would you do that to yourself?
I've been on a diet since before Thanksgiving, and like Thanksgiving, I wasn't too bad, but like, dude, as soon as I see all the Christmas cookies and shit like that, I'm just like, fuck the diet, I want to eat.
Well, I was lenient on Thanksgiving and Christmas Day, but every other day I was good. I was proud of myself because I still got because I got like, you know, tournaments and stuff coming up that I need to weigh in for, so I can't get too you know,
Can't get
I'm
too
trying to stay
crazy.
in my weight class. Yeah, I'm trying to stay in my weight class, and plus I like, you know, I'm at a point where I go to the gym and I look in the mirror and I feel good about myself. So
I never feel good about myself, so that's a step up for me.
And I worked really hard. So I was like, I'm gonna be disciplined this year, and I'm just only gonna pig out on Thanksgiving and Christmas Day, and I'll be good. And I did pig out. I was good. I pigged out. I didn't hold back. But the next day, I just fasted and got back on track.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. It really sucks. Don't ever do it.
Yeah, my summer body is my everyday body.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
Chicks dig a dad bod every once in a while.
That is true. It's true. I read in the article. That's in. That is in. Seriously, I'm being serious.
It's true. No, it's true.
I know. I have one.
We called the chicks. We know what's going on. Dad bods in this. Get with it.
You guys are ahead of the game. You guys are ahead of me right now. I gotta rise up. I gotta rise up.
Like Sinclair.
I like that.
Shout out.
So, before we get into our main topic of the anime that we're looking forward to in 2019, I have one quick question to ask you guys. Actually, all right, what is your? I'll give you two picks, or you can just pick one. But favorite Christmas movie, since we just finished Christmas and everything.
Ooh.
That's
I'll go ahead. Oh, I'll go first real quick since I give you guys some time to think. All right, Christmas movie. I gotta say, it is. I really have two that are up there for me. It's Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, and I'm always and have always been and will always be a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan. All
Okay.
right, so.
That's good. Yeah.
I think I have my answer. Just to set the record, by the way, I absolutely fucking hate A Christmas Story. I've had to watch it for the last 20 years every year, and it makes me want to blow my fucking brains out because I know almost everything word from fucking word. With that being said, it is not my pick. My pick is Die Hard.
I was thinking about that. I
get so sick of people. Oh, please, never mind. All right, I don't understand why is that a Christmas movie? Everyone, I get into debates every year about this
because it happens during Christmas.
Everyone says that
it happens around it literally happens as Christmas. He's trying to get back to his wife for Christmas or the holiday.
And then when I tell people, well, I think Batman Returns is a Christmas movie because it's happening during Christmas, they look at me like I'm crazy, and they say, no, it's not. It's a Batman movie. It's an action movie because Batman Returns is the one with Michael Keaton and Michelle Pfeiffer.
I would agree that
the difference is Die Hard is good, so.
Oh no, he did not just say that. Hold up.
Shots fired.
up.
Pow, pow, pow.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some truth up in it. That is. You know what? I'm not gonna digress. I'm gonna save this debate for another podcast episode. I'm gonna let someone else go ahead and choose their movie. I'm dignified. All right.
I'll go.
Go ahead, Bill.
I would say probably favorite Christmas movie is gotta be Home Alone.
Oh, you son of a bitches!
You can. It can also be your favorite Christmas movie.
No, I know that. I'm just, Yeah.
No, it's just it's a solid Christmas movie.
It is, yeah. You can't really go wrong Home Alone.
That's great.
Like, where's Kevin? Kevin!
And the aftershave scene is just iconic. And Macaulay Culkin, like, it ruined his life pretty much, but it's a great movie.
Okay, I think his drugs ruined his life, but close.
Well, being like the biggest, being the biggest star on the face of the earth at whatever age he was, 12 or whatever it was, that fucks up a lot of kids, man.
Yeah, I was watching an interview with him and Joe Rogan, actually.
Oh, really?
When he was on the Joe Rogan show, it's pretty good.
I mean,
he's
got a bunch of Google commercials now, so.
And he's got a podcast.
He looked pretty healthy to me. Yeah,
it took long enough.
You're messed up.
I think he's 38 years old, retired, and living in Paris.
Yep.
I mean,
38?
Yeah, he's 38.
I thought this dude was like 48.
No.
Nah, he's not.
He's Majora's trying to be funny and saying the drugs, but basically fucked up his appearance.
You were telling.
I thought he looked all right for when he was on the interview. He seemed healthy and in his right mind.
I think before some of his like earlier interviews at like the age of 30 or so, like he definitely, like, you can see like he's skinny as shit, probably because of drugs. But he looks a lot better now. He looks like he's actually like doing better.
That's good. Well then, Danny, is your favorite movie Home Alone, or do you have another pick?
Well, see, I've got like Home Alone 1 and 2 are definitely like I watch them every year on Christmas. Same with Die Hard 1 and 2, because 2 actually does happen around the Christmas time as well.
Because why the hell not?
Exactly. I love watching it. Those are definitely some of my favorite Christmas movies, and I would venture to say they're all tied for number one. But as far as like an oldie Christmas movie, I actually really enjoy White Christmas.
Oh, okay. That is an oldie. That's an oldie.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's really good. It's really good. I don't know. There's just something about it. I actually enjoy that old Christmas movie. I mean, everyone usually goes for like, oh, It's a Wonderful Life or whatever. But it's like the same thing as like the Christmas story. Like, I do like the movie, but I've just seen it so many fucking times. I just like I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I know how you feel. That is a good movie though. I like it. So, you know, I almost forgot. You know, I almost forgot. The fatigue almost made me forget, but I did not forget because I am fucking awesome. Okay? So, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special segment on the show.
No.
Where your favorite host, where your host with the most, calls out a couple anime openings, and my podcast hosts have to try and guess what they are.
Son of a bitch.
No.
It's too early for this.
No.
It's too early.
No.
Did you guys really think you could escape me?
I thought you were going to forget with your fatigue.
Ladies and gentlemen, the segment is called Guess That Anime Opening, and it starts now. Yo, I swear I get better with that every time.
I was about to start singing to it like, help me get this anime opening. I don't know shit. I don't know shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Guess That Anime Opening, where your favorite host with the most, Genbu, plays an anime opening, and y'all get to guess what anime it came from. All right, so listeners, if you are listening, which I hope you are, because you are listeners, then did that make any sense? That was good, right? Yeah, I thought it was good. All right, so
And the fatigue sets in.
right. All right, if you guys are listening, which I'm sure you are, you will get to guess on your end what the song is. All right, and my fellow cohorts, you get to guess right now and try and impress me. All right, so.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go good.
Now these openings are, I have to admit, all right, if you guys do get these, I'll be very impressed. All right, I don't think you're gonna get them though. But
Damn.
yeah, honestly, I have no faith in you guys whatsoever today when it comes to these openings.
Jeez.
Damn.
But our listeners, but our listeners, I have faith in you guys. Okay, so guess from home, and I will give the answers at the end of the show. All right, so number one on our first pick of today's Guess That Anime opening. Here we go. All right, that is the first one. Yeah, if you guys do get that, I'll be very impressed. I'll get you guys. I'll get whoever gets that a late Christmas gift.
What?
I
Samurai
know
7.
it.
I don't know.
I know it. Fuck you.
You do? What is it? You know it?
His answer was "fuck you."
Oh, it's all right.
That opening only made me think of like Samurai, so I was like Samurai 7.
Yeah.
You're close. You're close.
It had a ninja vibe with that flute in the background. or
He's
whatever the
right.
fuck it was.
It's ninja related. It's
Yeah,
ninja related
that's
anime.
what I figured. Like you gotta play the cute clues and stuff. But I also have no idea what it is.
Yo, is it Samurai 6?
That's not a ninja anime.
Shit!
Hey,
I mean, it clearly has the word samurai in it.
Is it Ninja 6?
Is it ballistic?
Basilisk is what you meant?
Basilisk? I can't pronounce that right.
Wow, you're right. It actually is Basilisk.
Hey!
I got it. Hey,
Yes, but you got it with the hint, so you get no gift.
there was no hint. I even said the flute thing.
I confirmed it was a ninja anime, and there's only so many. You guys know, I've said many times in these recordings, I love Basilisk. Okay?
That was on my shame list for past couple episodes. I've never seen it.
Yes,
So,
that's right.
But
That's right, Bill. I forgot I was on your shame list.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have played it if I known.
I never seen that
If I
anime
remembered
before. But yeah, I knew it had to do something with that. Like, and at least I pronounced it right, Majora.
Hey.
He's right. He did pronounce it right.
Listen,
You butchered that name.
I feel like that was a group effort between Bill and Majora, you know.
Group win.
I am liquored up and tired. Piss off.
Well, guys, don't get too excited because we have one more opening to play.
Ooh.
Chill.
And this one, if you guys get this one, I'll be very impressed. All right, so my offer still stands. If you guys can get it, I'll get whoever gets a late Christmas gift. All right, no hints though. No hints this time. All right, here we go. Our second opening for the segment. All right, any takers?
I was kind of jamming out to that. A little mad you stopped in. Don't lie.
That sounds really familiar. Like,
The universal answer when you don't know.
Exactly.
No, but I mean, like, actually, I feel like I've seen that. Like, I've definitely heard that. I've definitely heard that before. I just don't know yet.
That's actually one of my favorite animes, actually, and you guys will be surprised after I explain to you what it is and give you a quick synopsis on it. Towards the end of the show, like I know Bill was like my last the last show when I did this with Bill, and my one of my picks for the anime opening segment was from Ouran High School Host Club, which is a romantic comedy. Bill was trying to play me, all right, but it was still a good anime.
Trying to play you? I don't watch rom-coms.
I didn't know you watched rom-coms, Genbu. Oh.
I didn't know you watched rom-coms, Genbu.
Yeah, you want some Love Live with that too?
But is that opening? Is that Codebreaker by chance?
No, it's not Codebreaker. Nope. I know, but I'm proud of you that you watched Codebreaker though.
Codebreaker was really, really cool, actually. I watched that maybe over a year ago though.
Yeah. But once again, my podcast cohorts get
disqualified.
That's all right, guys. That's all right. But let's go into a lighter note. Let's get into the thick of it with our what we're looking forward to, 2019.
Ooh boy.
I hope you guys can surprise me with some good picks that you guys looked up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listeners, we are going to be dishing out some of the anime that we're looking forward to in the spring/winter of 2000. Actually, winter/spring, because winter comes before spring, right? Yeah, so winter/spring of 2019. We're going to be giving out our picks of what we're looking forward to personally in 2019 for anime wise. And at some point, I'm gonna let these podcasters of mine talk about a game that they're looking forward to playing as well. I didn't forget about you guys on that. So, all right. So, anyone want to go first, or do you want me to start off, or what?
You can start off.
Don't matter.
Okay. All right. So, I'm going to start off with an anime. Actually, that piqued my interest a bit because it's a horror anime and a psychological thriller, and I haven't had a good one of those in a while. I thought, actually, let me rephrase that. I thought Angels of Death. Is that what it was called, Bill?
Yeah, that's what it was called.
I thought that was good. But this one, I have a feeling it's going to be more like Paranoia Agent. So I'm hoping, I told you guys about that. It's the one with the kid with the golden bat.
I don't remember.
Who was I talking to about that?
I don't remember.
No, not you. It was Major. It was Major I told that to.
Yeah.
And Major, in your very first episode, I was talking about that anime, Paranoia Agent. Yeah, so this anime is called Boogie Pop and Others. I know it sounds ridiculous, but...
It does sound really, really ridiculous. It sounds like a host club anime that you might watch.
Oh no, that was the one that was one of the ones that I was looking at too.
Boogie Pop and Others?
Yeah, dude, it sounds fucking awesome, man.
It does, right? So I do have the little synopsis here for you guys. All right, so I did do some paraphrasing with it and everything like that, but because I'm not too good at explaining things, I had to get it on my research paper and everything. So, Boogie Pop and Others, it's the setting is in an unnamed city in Japan where there's like an urban legend. It tells of a phantom named Boogie Pop that frees those in pain from their suffering. However, it's at the cost of their own lives. So the tale is met with laughter and disbelief until one fateful day when an odd light envelops the city, followed shortly after by a string of disappearances. All right, who doesn't love a string of disappearances in an anime horror film, So most believe them to be a simple, unexplained occurrence of some kind, but a group of high schoolers, it's always a group of high schoolers,
always
a group of high schoolers know the terrifying secret that links the events to the very real Boogie Pop. This was produced by Madhouse, all right, so I'm looking forward to that even more, all right, and it actually is, there was an adaptation made of Boogie Pop and Others a long time ago, so this is going to be a nice new recent adaptation. And so, Danny, what were you thinking about when you were reading about this? Since you also had it on your list,
the synopsis that I had, because it's like basically the same thing, but it I'll read like the first excerpt of it just because it might actually change people's opinions on it ever so slightly. Because there's an urban legend that children tell one another about a Shinigami that can release people from the pain they may be suffering. This angel of death has named Boogie Pop. So, like, just, like, the whole Shinigami thing, like, I was just like, all right, I'm instantly, like, I want to watch it. Like,
yeah, good point, because that's like a Shinigamis are that's the one thing I never get tired of in anime.
Yeah, like every single
yeah.
time that there's anything with a Shinigami, and I'm like, all right, I love it. Like, so it's like, all right, this sounds fucking awesome. Like, it sounds like that horror mystery. I'm like, I need another one of those. Like, Bill knows me. I love watching those.
Yeah,
because
one of my favorite
so-
like horror psychological thrillers was Future Diary. I really liked that.
Oh, that was so good.
I still have to finish watching that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you fall off of it, or did you just not?
No, I
like
didn't
it?
fall off. I was really just I was really there were just so many anime going on at the time.
That's a good one. The ending will get you, man.
Yeah, I need to definitely pick up on that one again.
That's good.
But I do love the idea of Shinigami, being involved in a psychological thriller. All right, and the Shinigami aspect is very flexible, so I'm looking forward to see how they go about using the Shinigami in this particular anime. So I guess me and Danny have one off our list. Bill, Major, you guys want to talk to us about what you have going on, what you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'll go. The first one on my list is it's called I don't know if you guys have heard of this. It's called The Promised Neverland.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, you're excited for that too?
Yeah.
I am too.
Doesn't it sound amazing? Well, I'll go into
Does.
I'll go
It
into a
sounds
little
really
bit.
good.
It was actually Weekly Shonen Jump, which is surprising actually compared to what the synopsis of the show is. But it's going to be the television series adaptation is by Cloverworks, and it will premiere in January 19. So basically it's set in the year 2045, and there's a big orphanage house. Like there's like 37 kids living in this orphanage house. And one day an orphan named Connie is like sent away to get adopted. And two other orphans they noticed that Connie left a stuffed toy basically back at the house. So they sneak out and they're like, all right, we got to go give this to Connie. And they end up finding Connie dead. And the truth, they have to like basically figure out like what happened and why this is happening. And they have to just like escape with all their other siblings. Like apparently it's like crazy. And like, it kind of sounds like a horror anime. And for something that's in Weekly Shonen Jump, I'm kind of surprised and excited to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Major.
Oh, I was gonna say because what they find out is that the children, when they're sent away to be air quotes adopted, they're just raised to be food for demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact same things. Yep. And when I was reading about that particular anime, it kind of gave me a sense of like the one anime. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, Seraph of the End.
No.
Nope.
No.
No. Well, in that anime, the humans are raised in like these farms to be fed, for vampires, pretty much.
Oh.
Okay.
So, and the way they did that was pretty cool, like how they had that going on. So, my interest was piqued already when they mentioned that in this anime, The Promised Neverland. And also, I've been hearing a lot of rumors and a lot of articles stated that this anime was equal parts Hunter x Hunter and Death Note.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's
That-
big shoes to fill.
Yeah, exactly. That's a big thing to say.
And yeah, and I have a feeling that it's getting the Death Note aspect from the fact that these kids are geniuses, and they got to be smart with trying to escape.
Probably.
So it's gonna be. So I know there's gonna be some tension and some suspense in this anime that I'm looking forward to.
Well, I know in the synopsis that I looked at, because that's actually on my list too. They have one rule that they're not allowed to venture outside of the gate
Yes.
of the
compound.
orphanage. Yeah, so it's like, do they escape, and that's how they find out? Like, I'm really interested in this anime.
Yeah, and for those listening, it comes out January 11th, 2019. So that's right around the corner.
Yes,
It's
it is.
actually like next week or like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. So we will probably do an episode on it when it comes out.
Yes, we're definitely going to do an episode on it.
Nice. Especially because we're all interested in watching it.
All right. Who didn't go yet?
Majora.
I mean, we
All right,
kind
Major.
of we kind of went around circle because I just piggybacked on that one.
Do you want to pick
All right.
another
Well,
one?
Oh, I thought we were just going to go around the table, but sure. this is Dragon Ball related because obviously the movie comes out next month for the Broly movie, and that covers the next arc of Dragon Ball Super. But it's unclear whether the show is going to return in the form of an anime. However, Akira Toriyama stated in an interview that at the very least the manga will continue to come out. So whether or not the actual anime progresses is unknown, but at the very least we'll be getting the manga. So that I'm excited for.
And so what? I'm sorry, one more time?
Dragon Ball Super. So the Broly movie isn't just a movie; it's canon, and it covers the next arc of Dragon Ball Super.
I knew they were going to do that. I knew it. I hate that bullshit because the first 50 episodes are going to be on the movie.
Well, no.
Like they did with Resurrection Resurrection Frieza.
F.
Well, that's what they did with
they did the same thing with
Resurrection F. But
so they're gonna do the same thing with Broly, and it's like, come on now, we saw the movie. They're being lazy, and I'm not down with that.
well, no, that might not be the case because the anime might not continue, but the manga will probably continue.
You know the anime is gonna continue. Don't try and we
wanted
all know the
to.
anime is gonna continue,
I wanted to. It's just a matter of
Why
if
would
the
they
studio.
stop?
and we all know that they're gonna have the first 50 episodes be strictly on the Broly movie when the anime does continue because they're being lazy. All right, and they're just. I'm over it. I'm done. Like, don't even bother watching. I am because they did that the first time, and I watched when Super first came out. I literally watched every episode because I was thinking, well, this is just like the movie, but maybe it's going to be different. And they had me sit there and watch the whole damn thing. So they wasted my time, and they're not going to catch me again with this Broly movie and these episodes coming out.
Can't catch me slipping again.
Yeah, so screw them and their lazy writing. I'm sorry, I'm a little passionate about that.
No, that was awesome.
I'm sorry, I did. Yeah, but Major, thank you for sharing that, though.
Got down your hopes and dreams.
Just shat on everything.
All right, so is it my turn? It's my turn, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so there's an anime called Dororo. Now, this anime is about a samurai lord who pretty much bargained away his newborn son's organs to 48 different demons.
What?
Nigga, what?
Oh my!
He bartered away his newborn child, his organs, to 48 different demons in order to gain dominance on the battlefield. All right. However, this infant that whose organs he bartered away, he survives thanks to a medicine man who comes and helps him out. And basically, this newborn grows up and he goes on like this Kill Bill shit journey to kill each demon to get his organs back.
Well, goddamn.
So he goes. So he after reading that, I was already hooked because it was like, all right, one, it's like a tale of revenge, sort of, but kind of not in a way because he just wants his organs back.
He just
that were
wants his
taken from him.
organs back. Hey man, can I just get my organs back, please?
Yeah. So this whole anime is about this kid who journeys to kill these demons in order to get the organs that were taken from him when he was a newborn.
Now, like, what organs? Like, how is he alive?
Well, that we'll just have to watch to find out.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm curious. It's like, all right, they took maybe one kidney, they took his appendix. Like, what?
Well, you don't really need your appendix.
No, that's why I'm saying he like to survive. Like, I wonder what organ.
I'm sorry, I missed a little part. He does. Medicine Man gives him when he finds the newborn, he gives him prosthetic parts.
Oh, okay,
So,
there we go. My questions have been answered.
I'm sorry about that. I skipped over that part on accident.
I was about to say, I was like, how is this child alive?
Yeah.
He's got a prosthetic appendix. He's good. He's good.
And these prosthetics that he's given are lethal, which help him fight these demons.
Wow. Well, why does he want to get rid of them then?
Because
His father, come on now, you could say something that you wouldn't want to kill those demons.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here, okay?
All right, fair enough. But I'm sure that if someone took away your organs, you would want them back.
If I'm doing fine without them, I mean, like, it's like I got these cool new prosthetics.
But the fact that you're robbed of the choice in the first place is, there's a morality kind of a moral kind of thing going on.
I get it. I understand.
And it's samurai. It's samurai anime, so there's honor.
Oh yeah,
and,
of course,
and integrity. So he's definitely going on that warpath to get that stuff back. Even if he keeps it in a jar as a as a trophy, it's still it's still his.
I earned that shit back. No, it sounds
that's what I'm
cool,
looking forward to. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. January 7th, that comes out, so that'll be out very soon. So I'm looking forward to Dororo. All right, the samurai anime. I love samurai animes. All right, with a passion. So that's my anime choice. Next, whoever goes next, go ahead. One of y'all.
I will say it's not a new anime, but since we've been waiting such a long time for it, and it's coming out this year, I might as well say it. One Punch Man season 2, guys.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Oh wait. Now that I think about it, I think one of us haven't seen One Punch Man. Who was it again?
Dandy.
Since then, I have watched. I'll have several episodes of one.
Okay. Good.
Several. No, but yeah, I know all of us here are
magnificent. Magnificent. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I think all of us here are super excited for when that will drop. I actually don't know the date. Do any of you guys know the date that it's going to be dropping?
Fuck
no. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna try and guess because last time I did that, I got played by the industry, and I'm not even going to try. I'm not even looking. I didn't even look up the date. I'm not looking it up. I'm just gonna try and be surprised.
Just try and be surprised and just see it come up.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yes, One Punch Man.
So it's slated for a spring 2019 release.
Ooh, slated.
All right, slated. That's very ominous
Yes.
and very open-ended. I like it though. I like it. Yeah, One Punch Man season 2. I'm very much looking forward to. I actually had plans on reading the manga after watching the anime. I just didn't get around to reading the manga, mainly because I had faith that the anime would be coming out with a season 2 much sooner than everyone clearly anticipated.
Yes.
But we all got played on that. So if I could go back in time, I would read the manga. But since it's coming out now, I'm just going to hold off on it. But I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. So once season 2 ends, I'm going to continue reading the manga off of that point.
Well, it's been, 3 years since the first season?
Yeah.
It's been 3, right?
Man.
Well,
About 3.
Attack on Titan, they did 4 years in between seasons.
Don't even get me started on that.
Isn't it finally ending?
They were pulling some Kingdom Hearts shit with that.
Well, season 3, part 2, or season 4, however you want to look at it, I think that's coming out this year too.
Yeah, I was actually going to mention that season 3, part 2.
All right, well, I'll let you go into it then.
Out. Yeah, so I am highly excited for season 3, part 2, which is really stupid if you think about it. Why can't it just be season 4?
I know, right?
They really got to know. They really got to call it season 3, part 2.
I saw that and I was like, why? What is the point of making it season 3, part 2? There's no point.
Yeah, just give us the whole season in one go and then transition accordingly. But I digress. So, season 3, part 2, everybody. Looking forward to this, because I'm looking forward to it mainly. Because, one, there's going to be some Titan slaying action. How do I know this? Because I read the manga, and I'm far ahead. I'm not going to give any spoilers. No spoilers or anything like that, but we will see some Titan killing. Now, we had a break from the Titan killing in season 3, part 1, which I'm not mad at because the break that they gave us was very epic.
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that season. It was like first 2 seasons, it was just like Titan killing, Titans. What are these Titans? Titans. Season 3, it's like politics, society, how everything is viewed in their government. And it was such
secret teams.
Exactly. It was such a nice transition. I was like, oh wow, I get to learn something about their society now. And then they're gonna.
Yeah, it was very smooth.
And then they're going to jump back into Titans, and now it's going to be like, boom, not Titans again. Titans are back, and I'm super excited about it.
Yes. So everyone who's listening, look forward to actually, what we do learn from season 3, part 1 is that they are venturing outside the walls to get to Aaron's basement in order to find out what his father was researching down there. All right, with the use of Aaron's key. And you guys have something very good to look forward to. I cannot wait till this actual season drops. I'm So excited as a manga reader. One good thing about reading the manga is that a lot of people ask me, or they say, well, you read the manga, when you actually watch the anime, do you still get the same joy because you know what's going to happen? I do, and reason why is because the animation is key for me. Like, for instance, I knew what was going to happen in Attack on Titan Season 3, Part 1, because like I said, I read the manga. But the animation that they had going on in that season was superb, especially that fight between Kenny and Levi.
Wow,
all right?
Awesome.
So to see things like that being animated, in addition to having read the manga, it makes it worth the watch to me. It makes it kind of brand new all over again because it's a whole different aspect, a whole different type of viewing, and a whole different type of, absorption of the material. So, like I said, looking forward to it.
It's watching your favorite books come to life.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's exactly what it is. It's watching something that you really, really enjoy as a 2D book, and watching that become a work of art on the television screen, and sitting back and enjoying the story, even though you already know it. It's like people who read the book and then go see the movie. It's the same thing. And there's going to be different stuff in the book or the manga than there is going to be in the anime or the movie. It's just the same thing. And you just want to watch your favorite works of art become a show or a movie, and it's great.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, who is next, Dandy or Major or Bill?
I'll go next. One that I'm looking forward to is Kengan Ashura.
Oh, this is new to me.
Yeah, I don't
Do
know
tell.
this.
So the synopsis is, and I think it's actually from a manga. Businesses and merchants wager large sums of money to hire combatants for unarmed hand-to-hand fighting matches. The winner takes all in these Kengan competitions that originated during the Edo period. Merchants use the fights as a means to resolve disputes with each other. So it's like a hand-to-hand, like kind of like what's that movie? Bill, help me out here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fight Club.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's like
that
a
movie.
Japanese like Fight Club kind of thing where like you walk in and you're like, hey, I hate that merchant. Like, we're gonna settle our differences. I'm gonna hire this guy to beat the shit out of your guy. Like,
I'm sold already. When you mentioned the Edo period and the fights and everything, I'm already down for that
I figured this would be something you would be all about.
Yeah, I'm excited. You gotta text me the name of that anime so I can put it put it in my memo.
Yeah, that's
Because I'm looking forward just by listening to that. I cannot wait. I need another martial arts anime. I just got done watching Baki on Netflix, and I actually have some things to say about that, but I'll save that for a different.
I believe this one comes out in winter of 2019.
So it's going to be a little
all right,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit before it comes out.
All right, I need. Oh, thank you, Matt. Matt is so efficient. He just
Damn,
sent it to
that
me.
was fast.
What was the name?
Damn, that was
What was
fast.
the name of it again?
It's in the group.
It's
In the
called
group text.
yeah, Kengan Ashura. Matt is very efficient. That's what he did. What he said.
right on.
It's like you
Otherwise, I'll potentially forget.
No, you would definitely forget.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna watch that. We definitely got to check that out and add it to our episode, to one of our episode reviews, so we can definitely do a little excerpt on that.
Oh, of course.
Major, is it your turn?
I'll go. This one's a bit different from the usual taste for me. It's called Shametsu Toshi, and it comes out April of 2019. The synopsis is, one day a city suddenly disappears. Takuya, a professional by the contract courier, and a lone wolf meets Yuki, the only survivor from the city's extinction. They both rely on a message from Yuki's father, who was heard to be missing, and and headed toward the disappeared city, Lost. The city's called Lost. Ironic. Unexpected turbulences and everything stopped them, but it turns out there's actually a bigger power, a company, that's causing all this stuff with a bunch of controversy and conspiracies and whatnot. And for me, it just sounds interesting because a whole city disappears. It's two people. One person's a survivor. The other one's just a fucking courier. Kind of gives me almost like a Fallout New Vegas vibe from that.
Wait, so it disappears, and there are only two people left in the city?
He's just a courier, and she's
Like a paperboy?
a contract courier. So I guess just like packages and everything else.
Oh, okay.
But she's the only survivor of the whole entire disappearance of the city. And they rely on a message from her father to try to figure out what's going on.
How are they gonna make a? Are they gonna? Is that gonna be a? It might. It's. I have to see a trailer. I gotta see a trailer. I'm a reserve judgment until I see the trailer for it. It sounds. I just don't know how they're gonna. Are they trying to pull like an I Am Legend kind of thing, or
no?
Like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're trying to
out.
figure out what the hell happened, because in the synopsis it says a
city.
mysterious group is manipulating things from the shadows, unveiling the hidden conspiracy.
Oh, a hidden group. Okay. What do you guys think?
So from the synopsis that I'm reading, because I'm on Anime Planet, it says that like one day it says the synopsis. Wow, this is really stupid to start. One day a town was annihilated. That's the first fucking. Well, all right then. Well, like, okay. It says Yuki is a young woman who is said to be the only person left alive from the town after the annihilation. And then, I guess with the courier, together with the letter left by Yuki's father, they get toward the town, now called Lost, but unexpected obstacles stand in their path. So I guess like there's like some kind of like hidden mysterious organizations and hidden conspiracies.
How the
See,
fuck
and-
are synopses
and-
so different from site to site? Mine
Dude,
says
it's
disappears.
crazy.
Your ass says annihilated.
Okay, so that makes more sense to me though.
Hell yeah,
with
makes
the-
more sense. I was just confused why it said disappears. Your thing says annihilated. Nigga, that shit sound fire. I want to watch it now then. Annihilated? My nigga got a Death Star or something.
What's the anime called?
Shimetsu Toshi.
I think I've heard of it. I'll check it out. I always give animes at least a first episode, or at least the first 10 minutes of the first episode.
Yeah,
That was me with Sword Art
So
Online.
I'll check it out.
gotta try it out.
I'll check it out. Bill?
I have one more. It's going to be a Netflix original, which are pretty hit or miss these days. But sometimes they're super good, sometimes they're not.
If you say what I think you're going to say.
Revisions.
Oh, no.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
So Revisions, it's going to be a new series, I believe, coming this January, so pretty soon. In Revisions, 5 students are transferred 300 years into the future through a phenomenon dubbed the Shibuya Drift. This future seems to be a wasteland filled with mechanical revisions, huge robotic monsters that seem to be out to destroy them. The five are saved by a girl using a mobile suit called String Puppet. And from what I've seen, it looks like it's going to be like a 2D, 3D kind of hybrid show, which sometimes works really well and sometimes doesn't. Like God Eater was 2D and 3D, so I can kind of see it being something like that.
I thought that was CG.
Are you sure?
It's CG animation.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
All right, you guys need to get on like Anime Planet, man, because these fucking synopses are like.
Fucking whack.
So I'm not trying to cut you off, but like the one that I have says that the main character is a second-year high school student who, as a child, was kidnapped, and was kidnapped by a person named Milo, and then the girl he meets in the future, when they get teleported, her name is Milo.
Nigga,
Milo.
what?
so
yeah.
we got some Milo on Milo action here.
And it says like the main character and his friends must take back the present by fighting the future in a town of isolation against an unknown enemy.
What?
Yeah,
Either way, it sounds pretty badass.
it sounds badass.
It just
Like,
sounds pretty
badass.
like, I started reading it like this is great. I want it.
And that comes out soon, hopefully.
That comes out winter of 2019.
Oh, so it's saying winter. Okay.
I'll check it out.
I believe that was winter.
And I'm not a huge fan of like big mechs and stuff like that, but this one sounds pretty cool, so I'll definitely check it out.
Well, I dig giant robots. Matt dig giant.
Not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
So, I think there's 2 things that I wanted to say. So apparently there's going to be new OVA/special for My Hero Academia.
That's with All Might being young again, right?
Yeah, it's All Might Rising, the animation.
I'm looking forward to that mainly because in the movie I heard that special is coming out when the DVD release for the My Hero Academia movie
Good,
comes out.
because I need to watch that fucking movie still.
If you guys find a link that you can send to me and Dandy, we'll watch it. We just can't find it anywhere.
I have a link for you guys.
Ooh.
Here it is. Actually, here it is right now.
Get your shit together. Put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together. I was all excited.
I was like, I finally get to watch the. No, man. I am now sad.
You guys either watch that movie ASAP.
Yeah. When it comes out, because Funimation is really, really keeping this on the DL. Like, this shit is locked up tight.
Yeah, but when it does come out, that special that Dandy mentioned will be with the DVD. So
It's locked up.
you guys get 2 for 1.
Colonel's recipe, man.
Colonel's recipe. What was the other thing you said you had to mention, Danny?
So
you said
there's 2 animes that are to be announced. They're not sure if they're going to be released in 2019 or if it's going to end up going later. But we have Castlevania Season 3 that still needs to be announced.
Yup, yeah, boy.
And then I don't know if this is going to be like a movie or if it's going to be like an actual like anime series, but supposedly we're getting a new Ghost in the Shell.
We are in 2020, is what I heard.
Oh, no.
I am so fuck. Wait! I don't want to wait. I saw it on Anime Planet. I'm like Ghost in the Shell. I'm like, whoa, wait, what? New Ghost in the Shell? Like, hell yeah, sign my ass up. 2020. God damn, that's.
I know. I was very sad.
It's only a year. Don't worry.
You shut up. I don't want to wait a year.
If you're like a ghost as a Ghost in the Shell fan, and saying I understand how Dandy's feeling, because when I found out it was coming out in 2020, my heart kind of sank, but at the same time, my spirit was still high because
It's like a new Ghost in the Shell. Like, that's gonna be awesome.
made by the same creators. The creator who made Standalone Complex is involved in the new project too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and like, dude, it's man, like just the art style from just the picture that I have on Anime Planet, like it looks like it's gonna be way different, but still this. I'm just so excited. It looks so.
In fact, I'm gonna say it right now. Sometime this year, we're gonna be doing a Ghost in the Shell episode. All right.
Yes.
And there is even someone I know who's also a big Ghost in the Shell fan, so I'll have him come on the show too for that episode. That way, because I know Bill and Major, you guys haven't really watched that anime, have you?
I've seen a little bit, but not as in depth as you guys, for sure.
I'll tell you what. You give me a date, and I'll catch up to it by then.
Are you sure about that?
You give me a decently timed date, and I'll catch up as much as possible on that.
Because I tell you one thing about Ghost in the Shell is you really gotta pay attention, especially in Standalone Complex and that whole those 2 seasons, which are a masterpiece, by the way. The Laughing Man and Kuze.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to describe how great of. I can't even call them villains, really. They're more like anti-heroes, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, great anime, great characters, great storyline, and I'm so excited to do an episode on this. Ever since I started this podcast, I've always wanted to do a Ghost in the Shell episode. It's been a dream of mine, which will come true this year. All right. So, Ghost in the Shell is very esoteric. All right, but at the same time, action-packed, philosophical, brain teaser. All right, and cyberpunk. I love cyberpunk animes. All right. So,
it's everything that I like, and I just haven't really watched it for some odd reason.
Get your shit together.
I know. All right.
yes.
Shit together. Put it all in a backpack. All right, just get your shit together.
You're right. You're extremely right. I can't even argue with you. So.
And so when we do, we're going to be doing the episode on Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, as well as Ghost in the Shell Arise. We're going to involve the movie in the episode as well, the live action movie and the animated movie. And it's going to be a big episode. I'm going to bring on some additional help for this episode. And so Dandy, be ready for that. All right.
Oh, I will be ready.
All right. So I'm glad you brought that up. I actually have another surprise for you, Dandy.
Uh-oh.
In fact, I put this on my list specifically for you. All right. And for myself, of course, because I can't wait for it to actually come out. This is actually a movie
I
right.
already know it. I already know it.
Code Geass,
Yes!
Lelouch of the Resurrection.
Yes, that was on my list too.
I cannot wait. So Code Geass, Lelouch of the Resurrection. It takes place 2 years after the completion of Zero Requiem and the death of Lelouch v. Britannia. So following a brief period of peace, Nanali and Suzaku is now acting as Zero, they face a new threat in the form of I can't really pronounce this, the Zilkstan Kingdom? I hope I said that right. The Zilkstan Kingdom. So eager to fill the void left by Lelouch's death and take control of the world, they stage an all-out attack upon the world with nightmares, and nightmares are the mobile suits that they use in Code Geass. So they stage an all-out attack with the nightmares and Geass powers. So the Geass is coming back. And for those who don't know who the Geass is a specific ability that is attained, which can grant you I don't know. Well, depending on who you are, you can get either, powers are, sky's the limit, pretty much. You can either, like one guy could read minds, Lelouch could could give one command to you that you cannot disobey, you have to follow. One character could stop time with this Geass. Another character, the Geass made everyone around her love her. That was C2 before she became a witch. I know Bill and Majora have probably no idea what I'm talking about right now, but Dandy, I hope you're following me, at least.
I have no idea what's going on right now. No clue at all. I've never seen Code Geass, so I have no idea. Everything you're explaining sounds badass, but I just have no clue what is happening right now.
That anime is a masterpiece too. It's also, I love that character Lelouch. She reminded me a bit of Light Yagami from Death Note, just not as bad.
Okay.
Or was it? I guess he kind of was. What do you think, Dandy?
I would agree.
Were they the same? Or I don't think he was as bad as Light.
I don't think he was as bad as Light, though. I don't think he was as bad as Light.
But he was just as ambitious. I'll give him.
Yeah, he was definitely ambitious.
How many episodes is Code Geass?
There's 26 in each season, I think. So. Am I right? Is it 26 each or is it 12 in each one?
I'm trying to look that up now. I think
it's 20, hey, help me out when you
25?
All together it's 25?
I think so.
So it might be 12 in each season then. Which it seemed like it was longer than that, honestly.
Yeah,
that seems short.
Yeah,
I thought it was like 50 episodes.
Lelouch of the Rebellion is 25 episodes, then you have Rebellion R2, which is 25 episodes.
Okay, so it's 50 episodes, so it's good. It is long. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
something I can get into then.
Yeah, so it's 50 episodes. All right, I knew it wasn't 24, so I knew it was longer because it seemed longer than that.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way it's just 20.
Yeah, but long in a good way, people, not long in a bad way. Like you don't realize it's 50 episodes.
No, yeah, you're in it and you want more, but then it ends eventually.
Right. So I'm looking forward to that because I'm overdue. Me and my boy, in fact, King of Hearts, we're huge fans of. He's an old host. We're huge fans of that anime. He got me into the anime actually. So I'm looking forward to that movie coming out. Anyone else?
I'm good on the anime side. I was gonna do. I think we're all gonna do a game now, right?
I have two actually.
To what?
I have two games, but it's like quick mentions more.
You only get if it's quick. If it's quick, you can get Just because and unfortunately, I did have some more anime to go over, but I don't want to exceed our time limit.
No, you could brief over a couple more.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't mind if I do.
Yeah, because I want to hear about it too, even if it's not like a fully detailed go into it. I just want to hear what's coming up this year.
All right, so my personal list I'm looking forward to. I'll knock it off, and I'll let you guys go into your games. All right, so I'm looking forward to Kakegurui Season 2. And for those who don't know, it is actually on Netflix at the moment. It is a gambling anime.
Oh, that one was really good.
Yes.
That one was awesome. My favorite part in that show is when they're playing the one game where she has to memorize all the cards as they're flipped over.
Yeah, that was a good part.
That was awesome. I love that show.
Yes, people. Yumeko Jabani is coming back, and I love how she just gets off on the gambling.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a damn organ.
Yup, exactly. It's so funny.
But after the events of the first season, Yumiko and her friends draw attention of the student council, who are pretty much like the head gambling honchos of the anime. And they're given a huge challenge in this new season I'm looking forward to seeing. All right. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to really go into in depth, but I'm looking forward to that second season. Another anime I'm looking forward to. This one's called Dimension High School. Comes out January 10th. Now, this is actually a live action / anime series, which is, weird. It's different.
I'm confused.
It's about these. I know. I was too at first, but listen to this. It gets better. All right. The payoff is huge. All right. So, this anime / live action is about high school students in the real world who get sucked into an anime world.
Oh.
So it's anime versions of themselves. So it kind of like goes back and. I like this idea. All right, you guys might not agree with it, but it sounds amazing.
I'd have to see how they do it. I would have to see how they do it because like right now I'm very, very skeptical of it.
The story follows 4 high school students and 1 teacher who are sent to a 2-dimensional, anime world by a speaking meteor named Spudio the 22nd.
What? Spaghettio 22nd?
Spudio the 22nd.
I'm gonna call him Spaghettio.
So they're set. All right, now I know people. Now you guys might be like, "Why the hell did Genbu choose this?" I like the idea of a live action turning into an anime and like going back and forth. But anyway, so these guys get sent to this anime world by Spudio the 22nd. All right,
Spudio.
and their mission is to defeat Destruction Evil God Sphinx. That's his name, Destruction Evil God Sphinx.
They are
who plans.
They are OP on these names, man.
who plans to conquer, and Destruction Evil God Sphinx plans to conquer the live action world. All right, so they gotta stop him in the anime world from conquering the live action world. I like it. It sounds cool to me, and I'm gonna get back to you guys on it. All right,
I'm just confused.
It makes sense. He's on a diet. He's very hungry. He wants to watch an anime about Meatball Spaghetti Man. All right.
Meatball Sphinx Spaghetti Man. The names are what just getting me right now. They're so funny.
Can't they just burn the book that his nigga's from, or turn off the TV so he can't get out?
Well, I think it holds promise, and maybe it's because I'm a little
tired.
Have I been,
a little tired.
Now, wait, I was perfectly intact when I searched this last night. Okay.
Perfectly in health.
Granted, it was 2:00 in the morning, but still, I was still good. I had coffee next to me. So, and also before we get into also Netflix, and that's gonna be an oldie, but it's a goodie. Ultraman is gonna be on Netflix. A new. Have you guys heard of that?
That was on my list too to talk about.
Yep. Unlike his father, his name is. I'm sorry. Let me backtrack for a second. All right. It follows a young man, named Shinjiro, who discovers he's the son of the original Ultraman. All right. And Ultraman is like a back in the day hero, which is actually like the only Japanese related thing that my father knows about is Ultraman.
Really?
So, yes. So he's the one who told me about Ultraman back in the day. So, but unlike his father, however, he can't freely control Ultraman's powers on his own, having only been born with part of the factor that causes its trigger. So he kind of has to use a mechanized suit, which kind of helps him harness the abilities and everything. So Netflix is doing their own Ultraman anime, and I'm looking forward to seeing it because it's Ultraman. And actually, can someone look up his powers for me while I'm going on about this?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So Ultraman, it comes out April 1st, 2019 on Netflix. All right. Now it'll be released in Japan a little earlier than that, but for those of you English dub lovers, just watch it on April 1st, 2019. Netflix has been doing pretty good with this shit lately, so I can't even complain about Netflix's and their efficiency and their productivity when it comes to putting these animes out. And the good thing about this new Ultraman coming out on Netflix is that it is being produced by Production IG. All right. And the series shows potential to be as fresh as Devilman Crybaby. So there's that too.
I like that show.
Yeah, that was.
I liked all the like freestyle rapping they did in that.
Yeah,
That was
that was
really
pretty
cool.
hot. But yeah, so that's pretty much mostly what I have for my anime picks, and I know I'm gonna let you guys get into the gaming. So I still want to hear Ultraman's power. So while Matt's looking that up, one of you guys go first with your game.
All right, everyone knows that I really play RPGs, like JRPGs, RPGs. That's my bread and butter. That's what I love. But I'm not going to pick one of those for the game that I'm really excited coming out this year, and I'm going to go with a fighting game called Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I am so excited. And the fact that they dropped it at the Game Awards, just like without any what's it called? Like they didn't like. What I hate about what companies do a lot of the times is they'll show you a little bit of a game that's coming out 4 years before it's supposed to come out, and then all the hype kind of dies. It's like, yo, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. I can't believe they said they're going to be making this. And then 4 years later, the game comes out. And I'm like, man, I've been waiting for this for 4 years. With Mortal Kombat 11, they just dropped the first ever trailer at the Game Awards, and it's coming out in April. Like, I'm so, like, it hit me, it blindsided me, and I'm so excited for April to play this new Mortal Kombat game.
You and me both. You and me both. In fact, so when it comes out, I'll definitely be playing you. Bill,
yeah.
and owning you.
No, you're gonna get the work. You're gonna get the work.
Nah, Bill, I'm just gonna decimate you.
I just really want to know. Like, I want them to give me a big roster, like a big roster of playable characters.
You're gonna need all those playable characters. So when you go against me, you're gonna need all the characters you can
all right,
get.
Melina, get out my face. Stop biting my face, Melina.
Major, I know you have work coming up soon, so I know I don't want to. Am I right?
Yeah, I have work at 11.
All right, so you gotta leave, and I'm sure you gotta leave soon. So we'll let you go ahead next.
Well, first things first. You can talk a lot of smack about Mortal Kombat, but you can't beat me in Dragon Ball Fighters.
I don't play that
Anyway.
game.
Dragon Ball Fighters, you would get bent over if you played.
What? Nah. Yo, you trying to get clapped? Let's go.
And you would enjoy it too. I'm sure you would.
Are you sure? 'Cause I mean, you're the one that made that homo comment about that one anime a few episodes ago. So
Hold on, that was not a whole comment. That was a good anime. It's a good anime. You talking about free the swim
hey,
club?
man, look, you do you, brother.
There's no. Major's mad because I'm talking smack. I'm definitely gonna beat that ass in Dragon Ball
Who
Fighters.
do you use? Who do you use?
I'm not even gonna tell you. You know, I will tell you. I'll give you some kind of help. All right. I'm always been a Trunks guy.
That's it. That's what you got.
That's all I need.
No, it is not.
That's all I need.
All right, bet.
In fact, I'll use Krillin against you. How about that?
I use Krillin. I use Krillin. This is great. I use Krillin. Let's go.
All right, so we all have to get together and we have to watch this.
Yes.
Like this is something that we will stream this if we have.
We'll record it, put it on the Facebook page. It'll be great. Someone will be crying, and it won't be me and Dandy.
Krillin?
No, it will be me.
We'll be crying, laughing.
You know, even if they could give me Chaozu, and I still beat your ass in Dragon Ball Fighters.
I'll beat your ass with Krillin, Frieza, and Beerus.
Yeah, you know. Well, I like. You know, let's do that. Let's set up a date for that, and
I bet.
and I'll enjoy. Just don't throw away your Xbox after you get done.
My dude is trying to get the work. I got you. You trying to get the work.
No, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that you're prepared. Like I told Bill with Mortal Kombat 11, I want you to be prepared for what's going to happen to you. All right? I care about you. I care about you and your psyche. All right? So I'm just trying to help you out. Because I care.
Because
all right?
I
care about you.
All right. We'll see about it when we get there. Listeners, let us know who you think is going to win.
Yeah.
Majora's. Anyway.
All right. So what games are you excited for, though?
Yeah. So the first one I'll mention, which I'm pretty sure most people will know about by now, is Metro Exodus. It's a continuation of Metro Last Light, which is a game series that I personally love, and it almost has like a It's like a survivalist, almost like a Fallout, but more realistic on a linear path, more or less, set in the Soviet Union after nuclear war. And it's a great game series. If you haven't played it, I recommend picking up the there's a combo for Xbox and I believe PlayStation Store as well, where you can get both games for really cheap, $20.33 at Last Light. And the second game that I want to mention, because this is brought up to me by somebody at work, and it's really interesting. It's called Atomic Heart. It's basically like, I'd recommend watching the trailer, but the best way to describe the game, it looks like BioShock, Fallout, and Metro had a fucking orgy and popped out the best baby in the world.
And what was that? What was that called?
Atomic Heart.
Atomic Heart. I'll have to look into that.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm not big fans of BioShock or Fallout, but I'm sure it's a good game.
I really liked BioShock. BioShock Infinite was awesome.
Yes, it
So
was.
you don't like Fallout and BioShock? Did I hear correctly?
I'm not big fans of them, to be honest.
Ooh.
Gambu. What are you doing to yourself right now? Yeah.
Dandy, listen, you want to pick a game to challenge me at too?
Do I want to? Yeah. All right. See me in Rainbow Six Siege.
All right, you know what? You might. I'm not even gonna. Listen. I know my limitations. I cannot. You'll probably get me in that. All right. I'm not. You'll probably get me in that. I'll give you that one. I'm not even gonna try and talk smack on that one. On the shooter's front.
All right, man. I mean, if you want to go fighting game, see me in the original Dragon Ball Budokai.
Yo, fight me in that though. It was good. Fight me in that.
Yo, man.
Fight me in that.
Second place in tournament with a fucking cast on my arm.
That's cool.
Boom.
That's cool.
Is that your favorite fight? Is that your favorite fighter game? You'd say?
That or I really like the Dead or Alive series, and I think they're bringing out a new one soon, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Beach volleyball 20.
Well, I just want to. They might not. I'm just letting you know they may not continue to be your favorite series after you play me in them. But I'm sure.
Yeah. Sure, man.
Because I'm actually a Dead or Alive champion.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah? Did you win a sanctioned tournament? Yeah. I didn't see your name anywhere.
Shots have been fired. That's what just happened.
He fired some shots. All right. I'm not. All right. Touche.
But Danny, what are you excited for 2019 though?
Oh man, I was hoping someone would skip me until the end. So obviously, like I could cop out and say Rage 2 because that looks amazing. Cyberpunk 2077 is definitely the biggest game I am excited for.
Yes.
But I can't remember the name of this other game. Oh, I think I just found it. Outer Worlds.
Oh, the one by Obsidian.
Yeah. Where it's kind of like a mix of
Fallout and Borderlands.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be really good. It has a really good animation to it. I'm really excited for that because another someone that can challenge Bethesda with a Fallout-esque futuristic style game, post-apocalyptic,
and especially because they're the original creators of Fallout.
Yeah, so I feel like they're going to do a really good job with it. Already looks really good. But if I'm going to go with my most absolute game I'm excited for, Cyberpunk 2077. That game.
Yeah, I cannot wait for that game either. I'm really looking forward to that.
Does that have a release date?
Amazing. It's supposed to be in 2019. I think it's they're saying it's supposed to be the end of 2019, but there's no concrete release date. So knowing CD Projekt Red, it may get delayed till 2020.
So 2025.
But the thing is,
they better not. They better not do that.
Anytime that CD Projekt Red puts out a game, even if they delay it, it's always for a good reason, and they always put out a quality fucking game. So delay or not, it doesn't matter. It's whenever it comes out, it's gonna be a fucking great game.
Well, that's how I feel.
Yeah, it will.
That's how I feel about how they keep teasing Death Stranding or Death Standing. I forget what it is. Kojima.
Death Stranding.
Yeah, they keep teasing that, and I still have no idea what it is. They just put out a trailer with Norman Reedus walking, and I'm like, what is this game?
Yeah, I think that one they're just they're not really focusing on the marketing aspect of it. They're just trying to get the game, but they still have to release things.
Give it 5 years. Give it 5 years.
Probably.
It's the next Kingdom Hearts 3. Give it 5 more years.
And I hate that. Like I said earlier with how they did Mortal Kombat, they released their trailer, their first initial trailer, and the game comes out in 3 months. Like I love that. Like boom, surprise! Here's your game. It's like oh my god.
Well, that's because Ed Boon's actually productive and efficient.
Yeah, that's true.
Along with the what's his company called again?
NetherRealm.
They are. They're pretty good. So.
But the thing is, if you release information about your game, like, hey, here's a small little 2-minute trailer of a game that with in-game, in-engine footage, but the game's not even really a quarter of the way done. It's an easy way for them to get investors, get investors off their back, and also pull in new people that want to invest in the company for that specific game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right.
But I understand your frustrations. I really do. It really pisses me off when a game company does that, where they release a thing. You're like, oh man, it looks great. It's gonna be awesome. It's release date 3 years from now. You're like, you bastards.
Yeah, pretty much. And then if the game doesn't pan out, if the game doesn't pan out to what I've expected and worked myself up for 3 to 4 years, I just get so disappointed.
Look, all I have to say is if you're complaining about release dates and games and all that, go check out Star Citizen.
I've never even heard of that. So
that game was a game that was, I believe it was crowdfunded on Kickstarter.
Yes.
And it's been 8 years and it still hasn't even come out.
Yep.
And it's ridiculous.
Well, that's like Diablo and Kingdom Hearts and all that stuff.
Yeah, but they got everyone that did the crowdfunding. They got sold oh, this is gonna come out in the next year or two. I'm working on it, and it's been 8 fucking years.
Also, Kingdom Hearts and Diablo were not crowdfunded. Best believe there would have been a riot.
Well, I'm just saying, it's been years upon years upon years.
Anyway, for the sake of time, I'm going to have to cut you guys off. I'm sorry.
Goddamn hour.
But you guys have been informative.
Yes. Yeah, you leave 3 people who are super into games to do a 5-minute thing of games at the end. That's not going to happen. We're just going to keep talking until you stop us.
But so before we end up, I'm going to play that one opening one more last time for our listeners. We already got the one opening that you guys got, Basilisk. All right, so the second one I played, here it goes for the Guess That Anime opening. So, ladies and gentlemen, that anime opening comes from the anime called Nana.
Never even heard of it.
I did hear of that.
Yeah, it's actually it's a slice of life type of anime that involves, it pretty much centers around 2 women, 2 girls, or they're women. They're 23 or 20 years old. They both have the same name, Nana. One is an aspiring punk rock singer, and the other one is trying to make her life in Tokyo, her dream style, wherever she's trying to make it big in Tokyo in some kind of way. But it actually is a pretty good anime, and it's highly recommended, not only by me, but many other anime viewers, all right, and manga readers. So if you guys get a chance to, none of you guys aren't going to like it, but just from podcasting with you guys for the past couple months, I can already tell it's not going to be your cup of tea. But for our listeners, check out Nana, Nana.
All right, thanks for the warning, so I don't have to waste my time.
Yeah, don't even bother. But I'm telling our listeners to definitely check it out.
All right, cool.
So that being said, that pretty much wraps up our episode. You guys can catch us again at www.geekbluespodcast.com. All forms of social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Join that Facebook group, the Geek Blues Anime and Gaming Roundtable, to get more in tune with us as individuals. And tune in for our next episode. Guys, anything to add?
Everyone, just you go.
I was just saying, I finally have the powers for Ultraman, but
Oh, what are they? What are they?
Oh my god!
There's too many. There's too many to list. We'll have to do it.
All right, next episode we'll do it.
We'll do the beginning of the next episode. We'll release the powers
In the news section. We'll do it when we do the news.
That's fine.
So, Bill, Major,
I just
Dandy?
wanted to tell everybody to have a safe and happy New Year. Everyone, make it to 2019, please. We'd all appreciate that.
Yes, if you don't make it, thank you for listening. That was kind of dark. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that.
No, keep it in. Keep it in. I love it.
I'll keep it in. Okay.
Eat well.
Well, all right.
Well.
Yep. Eat well, drink well. Yep, and guys.
And be safe with fireworks if you're setting them off.
No, fuck you.
Yeah. Or don't be safe and put it on YouTube so I can watch
Back it up, Terry.
Oh, it won't.
What are you doing first, Terry?
I can guarantee you, I will be launching some fucking awesome fireworks. I will have Bill send you the videos.
I will.
Hey.
Just make sure you don't launch them off. Make sure you don't launch them off your head because some guy died doing that a couple of years ago.
Well, I don't think I'm that dumb.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But anyway, so everyone, thanks for listening. Thanks once again for tuning in to the Geek Blues podcast, and we'll see you guys on our next episode. Peace out.